Good morning. I need cat therapy right now. I'm still recovering from that Lee County meeting. So Sanibel, he wants down. This is Sage, not Sanibel. I should have named him Sanibel, shouldn't I have? This is Sage. Okay, so Sanibel did release a police blotter yesterday, September 5th. I'm going to read over that. They also released a memo that the Lighthouse Beach parking is to reopen, because remember it had some damage last week due to Hurricane Idalia. The parking lot was flooded, and so there was sand moved around. They have all that fixed, but the Turner Beach park remains closed because that has not been fixed yet. Now remember, Turner Beach is on the Captiva side, and it is technically fixed in partnership with Lee County. So Sanibel, if it was just up to Sanibel, it'd be fixed by now, but they have to work with Lee County to get it fixed. So that's one main reason why Turner Beach is not reopened yet. Also, the Florida Department of Health in Lee County has issued a beach advisory for Blind Pass Turner Beach, advising the public not to enter the water due to high levels of bacteria identified in routine testing. Water contact may pose an increased risk of disease, particularly for susceptible individuals. The advisory will continue until bacteria levels are below the accepted health level. New test results should be available for Blind Pass Turner Beach on Wednesday, September 6th, so sometime today. All right, and then let me go over the police blotter. There was a police blotter last week. I didn't do a video on it. There was nothing exciting, so I just skipped it last week, sorry. But this week, on September 5th. So an arrest happened on September 1st. A traffic stop resulted in a driver being issued an NTA, notice to appear, for not having a driver's license. Another licensed driver arrived on the scene to take possession of the vehicle, and a records check revealed the second driver had an active out-of-state warrant. The second driver was arrested and transported to the Lee County Jail without incident. Criminals are not very bright. You would think he wouldn't have went to go pick up that vehicle. And so he is still in custody. His current address is in Haven, Florida. It doesn't say what state wants him because it's an out-of-state fugitive, and he has not been moved yet. So, and we don't know what he did wrong in a different state. All right, next person arrested. A traffic stop was initiated on a vehicle for not staying in its lane. A records check revealed the driver had an active warrant for failure to appear in court. The driver was arrested and transported to the Lee County Jail without incident, and he is a Fort Myers resident, and he was released the same day, cash bond $1,500. So I think we're going to see a lot more of these. So we talked about it before, NTA means a notice to appear. So it is technically the same as getting arrested. They just don't take you to jail. They give you a ticket. It's a court date. If you do not show up on that court date, you're going to go to jail. And that's what happened. This guy skipped his court date. Now he has to go to jail. But then he was released on $1,500 cash bond. So, and now he's got another court appearance. And if he doesn't go to that one, then the same thing happens. It's just a cycle. It's just a cycle. I don't know. I'm not a police officer. I'm not an expert on the justice system, but this just seems kind of silly to me. I feel like they should just leave them in jail. Maybe they quit doing this, but what do I know? All right, let's go. And then another interesting case was a recent identity theft investigation involved a Sanibel resident, and that led to a multi-jurisdiction investigation, search warrant, and arrest. If you want all the details, several news stations have been reporting it, but basically a Sanibel resident, a female Sanibel resident, reported her identity was stolen in July. And the Sanibel police took it seriously, which is surprising, not for Sanibel. Sanibel is wonderful, but most times when someone suffers like identity theft, the police don't really take it seriously. You've got to like solve it all on your own. You've got to call your credit card companies. You got to get everything shut down. Usually police just don't care, but Sanibel police cared, and they've arrested someone. The woman in Miami has been arrested. And she's gonna hopefully get in a lot of trouble. Let's see, in this investigation, I found a lot of identity theft material for other potential victims, so it's probably not just the Sanibel resident. 5 firearms were confiscated, 9 cell phones were confiscated, and it's still an active investigation. For whatever reason, they did not release this lady's information that was arrested, maybe because it's a different, like, she was arrested in Miami, so it's a different county. I probably could find the information. I've got too much, I don't really care at the moment. I've got a lot going on. All this information will come out, but I'm just glad the Sanibel resident is, after a month, you know, someone was arrested, because if you've ever suffered identity theft, it could drag on for years and years. And the fact that she filed a report in July and someone was arrested a month later, that's all thanks to Sanibel. All right, and then let's just the operational statistics for August 29th through September 4th. There was 14 alarm calls, business and residential. There was 15 911 non-emergency calls. That's actually extremely low. There must not be a lot of people on the island right now, because usually that's over 100. There was 71 radar details, 2 traffic crashes, 31 traffic stops. Within those traffic stops, 6 citations were issued, 1 written warning, 26 verbal warnings. Come here. 0 field interviews, 794 residential area checks, 216 business area checks, 1,449 total area checks, 1 reported burglary, 0 reported thefts, and 1,729 total CAD calls. And if you guys didn't watch my video about the Lee County ordinance, I posted that video yesterday. Click on it. I'm gonna have a lot more videos on it because it's a big deal. Sanibel and Captiva has the potential, not Sanibel, Sanibel is incorporated, but what happens on Captiva does affect Sanibel. So Captiva and Sanibel, this ordinance could have a lot of detrimental effects, and it was passed. It was passed. Sometimes people, you just don't understand government. Don't know what they were thinking. They weren't thinking. So anyway, that's all for now. I need cat therapy. This is my, what is it called when you have an animal that makes you feel better? Support, emotional support. This is my emotional support animal. Yes, you are. I need it. I need it after yesterday. See you later.